Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the free sky's the limit.
A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirts and alligators. You wanna see the inside? Huh, I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my...
Nice.
Alright guys, what is going on? What is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, but more so another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. This is episode 111 of the podcast. If this is your first time watching, if you guys, yes, this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how this show works, man. Every Monday we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, right after Monday Night Raw, or in cases like tonight, we got the late night unscripted shows, so usually about just an hour after Raw. So, but normally right after Raw goes off the air, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, or and every Friday we're on here at 4 p.m. Central with the news. If you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, Malachi Black denies his AEW departure, and more so denies his WWE return, at least for the imminent future. And Tony Khan no longer accepting talent release requests because of the rumors of the Max AEW exodus. And I don't know if you've seen the stuff that happened Friday on Rampage, but it looks like Andrade might be out the door too.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Yeah, Andrade's in a match against 10, where if he loses, he has to leave AEW forever. So I don't know what that entails, but yes, if you guys
Impact. Yeah, his Bobby Fish arc.
Yeah, seriously, bro. But yeah, if you guys did miss that episode of the news, I believe that is episode 129. You can now watch that on all platforms, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, like I said, join us right here Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time, man. So with that, if this is your first time watching, and you guys also have not got a chance to get your hands on some of this beautiful Notorious Heels podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. The link is at the top of the description of this video. And on either mine or Sirkay's social media pages, you can find the link tree to the Notorious Heels podcast. Yeah, I believe it's Linktree/Notorious Heels Pod, man. So yes, that is how you can find these shirts. Like I said, the link is at the top of the description of this video as well, man. So on the top left, you have the Notorious Heels podcast Chicago flag design. On the bottom right, you have the Skyline design. Then you got one of the OG shirts. You got the Best Kept Secret to the IWC, the Riddler-inspired IWC's Best Kept Secret shirt. And then you got the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC, the Biggie shirt, the Biggie-inspired shirt, man. And in the middle, you have the base Notorious Heels podcast logo design, man. So, yeah, man, all these shirts, like I said, are available on bonfire.com. Link is again at the top of the description of this video, and it is also you could also find the link on the Notorious Heels podcast Linktree page, man. So yeah, man. Also, this first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show, and as for the other half, we got my man Sirkay here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Going good. Just saw family today. Went to work. Good Lord. And I'm here now. So, wasn't a bad day, bro. Well, part of it was, but that doesn't really matter. Overall, it was a good day, man. And I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. Usually, Durante's here to ask the question. I don't know if he's up this late tonight, or I might have put that man to sleep. I don't know. But for anyone asking, bruh, the family's good. Life's good. What about everybody in chat, Logan? How you doing, bro? Alright, what about you, bro? How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yeah, definitely getting a lot better, man. So, yeah, today was pretty good though, man. Today was pretty good. As you guys who follow me on social media know, I've been on a hot streak, man. I've been on a hot streak with this damn figure collecting. Um, Today I found. He's not in the box, but I'll show you guys the box anyway. He found Elite, or oh, not Elite, Unrivaled 9 Ricky Starks. So, and then the other day the box is over there, but I finally found that Unmatched 4 MJF, man. So, yeah. So that was that's
Nice.
what's up.
Hell
So,
yeah, man.
I've been in a
Dope.
hot streak, man. I've been in a hot streak, but yeah, definitely getting better, man. Definitely get better. Yeah, that's for sure. So.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's about it, man. That is about it. As Durante usually asks, man, I'm good. Family's good. What about you, Durante? And yes, how about you too, Logan? How are you, my man? How was the show, bro? How was
Yeah.
the show?
I was Raw live.
Logan made his Monday Night Raw debut, and I was watching a little bit more of him because I was just shocked that I was looking at him all night. Then watching the show. So yeah, it was good to see you, man. How far away was that arena from you? Because I don't think they weren't in the Target Center tonight, unless I'm mistaken. But how far away were you from that arena, man? I want to know. And how was the show in a live first person view?
How we're looking at the tarps, bro. How's that?
Yeah. Did you get me one? Did you give me a piece of WWE memorabilia, the tarps that cover the seats for Raw?
The fuck, man?
Man. A bit of a So first I'll say this. For anybody that didn't like the inclusion of Ring of Honor in AEW, this past Wednesday might not have been for you. This was a very ROH heavy show of AEW Dynamite. It was very bare bones. I kept seeing that word being used to describe this episode of AEW Dynamite, and it really is the perfect word to use. Very bare bones edition of Dynamite. Not a lot of people were there to make it. I don't think Wardlow made it. I don't think Samoa Joe made it. Swerve couldn't make it. I know there was a lot of people that didn't make it. So it was very bare bones. That is really a very good word to use for it. But yeah, man. Overall, it was a pretty good show. Overall, it was a pretty good show of AEW Dynamite. Very ROH heavy. Very ROH heavy. So
that.
Yeah, that was one thing. See, the stuff that I don't mind being on AEW television is the Jericho and Daniel Garcia stuff. I don't really mind that side of Ring of Honor because they're not necessarily like pointless champions walking around. Like they have like a story and intertwined in why they have these belts and the story of, Daniel Garcia pretty much being a young Bryan Danielson before our very eyes, So it's really a nice story to tell, man. But I feel with most of the other champions, they literally just walk around with the belts and that's it.
Literally, bruh. Literally. I don't think he was, Logan. I think remember they scrapped the War Joe. They're postponing that to when they can actually show up. I don't believe he was even at Rampage. He might have been, but I'm not sure.
Was he?
I don't think he was. Weren't they gonna do War Joe and they couldn't?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I know Joe definitely missed the show.
Oh yeah.
But I don't remember seeing Wardlow unless I mean
Not
correct me
at
if I'm
all.
wrong, but I don't remember.
And if we did see him, and we're really not remembering him, man, he was capping, bro. His momentum in the dirt.
Um, yeah, man. So yeah, so this edition of AEW opens with a JAS segment. I can't remember what this was called. I know Jericho likes to make all his segments very marketable and name them weird things. I
Hmm.
think this was called like the Championship Celebration or something like that.
Something like that.
So he comes out there, and they're all wearing their purple velvet suits,
Hmm.
looking like Mr. Patrick Clark himself.
Oh
Um,
no.
hopefully not acting like him too. So they all come out there. They all come out there and they get in the ring and they start to cut a promo about how Jericho is the Ocho and how he is an 8-time world champion and all of the above. Just gassing Chris Jericho up. Angelo Parker spoke first. I don't think they let Daddy Magic speak during this. I know he spoke earlier, but in the beginning part when they were gassing up Chris Jericho, I don't think he spoke at all, which
No.
kind of sucked because Angelo would then give the microphone to Anna J.
Uh,
Shall I say Anna J. A. S.
bro,
So,
she's so bad.
man, oh man, yeah, it's cringe. Cringe, I guess is the right word.
Yeah.
Cringe would
Annoying.
definitely, yeah, annoying. It looks like it look it looks like she's playing a character rather than being comfortable in a character where it doesn't really look like she's comfortable in this role yet, man. Um,
Hmm.
it doesn't really look like she's comfortable in this role. She doesn't really sound all that believable. And
No.
yeah, I mean, like I just said, man, she kind of comes off just overly, just kind of annoying and cringe,
Trying too
man.
hard.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, um, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
See, her tone of voice, I realized this during when she was talking. She talks just how Cedric Alexander was talking at that one point. When the Hurt Business broke up and he was trying super hard.
Yeah, I remember that. That's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She sounds just like that and I hate it.
yeah. When he was coming out there and he was trying to like
Like
act all like
screaming. Yeah.
upset. Yeah,
Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
she's
You
running
ain't
around telling everybody she's gonna choke him out. And I'm like, I don't know,
like
man. It's
what?
just, it's
Not for
just
me.
no, not at all. So Luigi Primo is back, flipping
Why?
pizzas. Man, I
I
hope,
hate that indie shit.
yeah, I hope they don't. I hope they don't sign him. Leave that kind of stuff
No.
for smaller promotions. So
Exactly.
I mean, there's certain acts, man. There's certain acts, that are uh, there's certain acts that do fit on TV, and
Mhm.
there's just certain acts that don't, and
No.
that one's just one of them for me. I mean, like Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy is a guy who, he definitely could be considered as having one of those weird indie gimmicks, but he
Mm.
made his stuff fit. You know what I mean? Like his
Yeah.
stuff fits into a television capacity. They did a really good job when he first came to AEW. Everybody remembers those weird like Orange Cassidy bits where everybody remembers when the Young Bucks
Be like
kicked the
into.
bathroom door open and he was just
Yeah.
like cool shit like that. Like it was like that kind of stuff works. And then he does fit very well in a TV capacity, but guys like Danhausen just don't really.
They
They
don't.
don't really do nothing for anybody.
No.
Luigi Primo. You know, I mean, and I know everybody wants a guy to get signed, but it's like at the end of the day, man, like
God,
Tony
no.
Khan could use so much. Everybody, Tony Khan can pay the guys he has much more and whatnot without signing people that it's
Some jobber.
like, oh yeah, I'm so happy he finally got signed, but then nothing ever happens with them, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like it was a lot different when they signed a lot of those no-name people that, you know, did show up through the whole pandemic for Dark. You know, that's one thing. They built relationships backstage, you know, like the Fuegos and, you know, the
Yeah.
other ones I can't really think of. But, like, at the end of the day, you know, they don't really do much in a
No.
period of AEW where, you know, you want to, you know, do something, you know.
I want
with
some
these
real
people.
shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. You want some real motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is one of these. I don't think this is one of these. I think this is perfect BTE material.
Exactly.
You know
Too
how
bad we don't have it.
Yeah, you know how yeah, definitely. You know how they had that guy, Superhuman, show up on BTE?
Oh, they did.
You know, do stuff like that. Bring this motherfucker on BTE and just have him flip his pizzas around on his
Exactly.
finger. You know what I mean? I mean, this stuff isn't really that warranted for TV. I mean, it was also cool, the one little thing he did on Dynamite where they brought him in, but then Ethan Page immediately just big booted him. So, you know, stuff like that works. Still too much with him, but then he can get booked, you know, a lot more because he was on Dynamite. So it kind of just, it works for him, but it, you know, it's not really that warranted for AEW television at this point. So yeah, man. Daniel Garcia eventually interrupts this championship celebration, and he socks Luigi Primo in the face. He socks him in the face. Jericho starts talking to Garcia, and Garcia tells Jericho, he says, you know what, this is not for me. This is never what I imagine myself doing. This is never what I envisioned for myself. And he says, I want, and Jericho covers up the mic, crowd boos, and he says, you better be very careful with what you're about to say because I don't think you want to make that decision. And Daniel Garcia kind of just stares at him. These two just stare at each other for a second, and Bryan Danielson comes out. And he starts telling Daniel Garcia, it's like these two are like his parents, but
Yeah.
Jericho's like the mean fucking parent that's like an asshole and doesn't let him do anything and acts like that's like his property. And Danielson's like the cool parent who's like, yeah, man, do whatever you want. So,
Just do what you want, man.
So Danielson gets in the ring, and he says to Garcia, he says it seems like he's trying to make your decision for you. He says you're a grown man, you can do whatever you want to do, and you don't have to listen to him. Oh yeah, the reason that made Daniel Garcia snap, by the way, was Jericho got him a gift, and it was a purple bucket hat, and that's what made Garcia snap.
Yeah, snap.
So Danielson says to Garcia, he says, you can do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter to me. If you want to stay in the JAS, that's fine. If you want to come to the Blackpool Combat Club, that's fine. If you want to go solo, that's fine. And he, Jericho's just like timing on the mic is just so like perfect.
Oh, yeah.
It is so perfect. Like the way he knows how to work a crowd, he does it at the most beautiful of times. In the instances where he interrupts the person he's talking to is at the perfect time. I mean, yeah, his promo delivery here was uncanny. It really was. In the middle of Danielson talking, right as the crowd started to cheer, which I believe it was after he said you could come to the Blackpool Combat Club. The
That
people
really
really
popped him.
cheered. Yeah, it really popped the audience, man. And immediately Jericho just blurted out, "Shut your mouth, Brian." So they went from the crowd that they popped huge, and then Jericho just interrupted, got him right back down. So it
Oh
was
yeah.
just excellent timing. And he says he's sick and tired of hearing of Danielson trying to persuade Daniel Garcia to come to his group, because Daniel Garcia does what I say. He is my property.
Damn. Bro, his bitch.
Garcia obviously got pissed, grabbed the mic, and said, "Let me make one thing very clear. I am not your property, and you do not have any control over me." Um, he says, "You know what?" He says, "You know what, Chris? Since we want to be entertaining, how's this for entertaining?" He throws their JAS box of pizza. He goes over by Justin Roberts. He says, "What if I was in a tag team with Justin Roberts? Would that be entertaining?" I think he said here too, "What if I joined the Blackpool Combat Club?"
Yeah, he threw that in there. That got a huge pop.
He said, "Would that be entertaining?" And then he said, "How about this? What if me teaming with Brian Danielson, would that be entered?" Or he said, "What if I teamed with Brian Danielson to take on you?" And he called Sammy Guevara something. I
Yeah, he
don't.
calls him like it's his personal bitch or something like
Did he
that.
call him bitch boy?
Something like bitch boy. I think it was something bitch.
Yeah, he said, "How about I team with Brian Danielson next week to take on you and Sammy Guevara and your little bitch Sammy Guevara or whatever he called him. Would that be entertaining?" That again got a huge pop. Guevara kind of went to get in Garcia's face. Garcia clears Guevara for me.
Oh, bro, easy.
Yeah,
Easy mic, ring,
yeah.
charisma, clears.
I genuinely had a lot of hope for Sammy Guevara, but as we kind of moved on with AEW, even though he's not like as annoying now with Ty Conti and that stuff has died down a lot,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just still not really the biggest fan, man. I mean,
Yeah,
he's just good in the ring. I mean, his characters, it's
can be
weak.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I
he
mean,
can be fun, but that's about it.
yeah,
Which is crazy, bro.
definitely. So, Daddy Magic grabs the mic from Garcia, and he starts just cutting a promo about how from day one in AEW, me and Angelo had your back, and he started going, and then he said something like, "You're willing to throw that all away for this guy," and he pointed at Danielson or something like that, and then Danielson, said, "Hey, I'm actually scheduled for a one-on-one match tonight with any one of you, so I think I'm gonna choose you." Um,
Damn.
yeah, man. So yeah, that was the opening segment of AEW Dynamite. That was the championship celebration. And it was a very good segment. It was a very good segment. I'm thoroughly enjoying the just development of this JAS versus
Blackpool Combat
Blackpool
Club
Combat
stuff.
Club stuff. Yeah, definitely,
It's
man.
really good, man. Definitely, it's really good. It's compelling, and it's just interesting, man. It really is, and it's such a departure from what Chris Jericho was doing last year at this time.
Yes.
I'm glad to see it go on the up, bro, because this shit's been really good.
Yes, absolutely, man. It's really been great. It's really been great, man. And yeah, so they the opening match of the show was Brian. It was Brian versus Matt Menard, Daddy Magic, Cool Hand Ange, or not Cool Hand Ange. What the fuck am I talking about? Daddy Magic, Matt Menard.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brian ended up winning. Claudio ended up coming out in the middle of it and picking up Cool Hand Ange and carrying him away. So
yeah. So I don't
yeah,
know if that was like a storyline thing or just an actual injury, and they're friends or something, but that was something I noticed.
Hmm.
Or I may just toss his ass out to get him out the match.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, that was the opener to AEW Dynamite in terms of match wise. Danielson picked up the victory there. Um, yeah. So next we had they actually played a little video package for us about
Yeah,
Rock Hard Juice Robinson and John Moxley. So I can
that's
definitely appreciate some little context to this little to this
this
match
whole
they got.
match.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, that was nice, bro. That was nice. But what the fuck is a rock hard Juice Robinson, bro? Bro, like what?
Who the fuck knows, man?
I
Who
don't
the
know,
hell
man.
knows?
They can get away with some crazy shit over there in Japan, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, next we got Wheeler Yuta comes out to no music. That is a little touch that I really like. I
Oh
really
yeah,
like when people don't come out to the music. Especially Wheeler Yuta. Like I would honestly rather
especially
have
that
him.
man.
I would rather have him come out in silence
Oh
than
yeah,
have to fucking hear that Drew McIntyre whack ass remix.
bro,
Um,
I'm telling you.
yeah. So Wheeler Yuta comes out there and he starts talking about MJF, and he just sounded very pissed off. He wanted MJF to get out there right now because this was his home state of Philly, so he got a good pop, and
Hmm.
yeah, I believe there was some ECW innuendos thrown in there. Wheeler Yuta's intensity during this promo was very good. I think they realized where they went wrong last week. And,
Hmm.
Max is very good to the point where I think he especially would know that. And I think Max is good enough to be honest with himself. And just realize that was ass. You know what I mean? He made, obviously, these guys are friends. There was
Oh yeah.
Max started some some meme online about Wheeler Yuta busting into his hotel room and making
Making
him
him
watch
watch like
Viscera
matches.
matches. So
The fuck?
those two were definitely chilling backstage and came up with that, and that's just an inside joke and decided to fucking tweet it out. So,
Oh yeah.
um,
Well, I remember I saw it was a picture of a tweet from MJF, and it was like 2017 or 2018 or something that he made that initial joke. So they've been friends for a while, which is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, I think they know where they went wrong, so they let Wheeler Yuta look like Max really put him over. He really put him over during this promo a lot. He, showed him that he was looking a little scared. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he made Wheeler look a lot better than he did last week, man. So
definitely.
Max comes out there and he throws his gum in the audience.
Damn,
He,
bro. Imagine it landing someone's hair or some shit.
oh,
Oh, bro, I'd be pissed. Or like your drink or something.
ugh.
Oh, I'd be fucking pissed.
Or on your fucking seat, and then you got fucking gum on your ass the rest of the night.
Oh, bro. Oh my god, with those fucking fans. Oh god. They'll get lost in that shit. Massive fucking people,
Yeah.
especially
So,
Virginia.
yeah, man. So Max comes out there. He acknowledges Tony Schiavone, calls him a fat old prick, and tells him he's gonna sit behind the desk and do nothing after he
Damn.
pushed him to the ground last week. He starts talking to Wheeler Yuta about. I honestly can't remember. I know he said something. I know he said something about the fans worshiping him and just cutting the old MJF promo, but
Yeah.
I can't really remember. Wheeler Yuta challenged him to some kind of match, and Max just looked scared shitless.
Yeah, I forgot what type of match he challenged him to.
Yeah.
I really did.
He might have challenged him to a match that very night or something like
I
that.
think that was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and Max got really scared. Wheeler went to go after him, and then the gun club came out. So Wheeler stopped, but he was still standing there, man, and he was looking badass as shit on the stage.
Yeah.
He was. I really like what they turned him into.
Yeah.
He was. He was very good this week, man. He was very good this week. It
Very.
wasn't like last week where they just sent him out there to die. MJF actually stood. He actually stood to MJF. One thing I like that he did, and it made Max's promo a lot worse, is Wheeler came out there and he kind of buried him a little bit, man. He said, "Okay, you know, come." He said to the Philly audience, he said, "Okay, the football team sucks. The basketball team sucks. I'm a charisma vacuum. Okay, now that we got past all that, get out here." So he kind of cut MJF off at the ankles, man, which I really like. I really like. That was a great touch. That was a great touch. And he was looking like an absolute fucking badass assassin here. I like that look where Wheeler's got like his hair all in front of his face.
Bro, it's hard as hell. I love it.
He looks incredibly badass, man. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. MJF said. Sorry.
Oh no, he definitely did challenge him to a match that night. Because I remember what happened later in the night with those two. So yeah, that's definitely what he did.
Yeah. But yes, they definitely made up for last week, which I can genuinely appreciate, because that was
a disaster.
It was. He looked like a dweeb, bro. He looked like a fucking dweeb.
He really did.
But this week, he looked like the Wheeler Yuta that we've grown to know and love, the fucking Blackpool Combat Club assassin Wheeler Yuta.
Hell yeah.
That is the Wheeler Yuta that we all know and love. So yeah, very, very good, man. Very good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, that was that segment for the night. MJF handed the mic to the Gun Club and said, "Say my saying. I'm not going to say my saying in this garbage city," or something like that. And the Gun Club grabbed the mic and said, "MJF's better than you and you know it," and they left. So
yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Which Gun Club, bro? Why those two? Why?
Horrible.
I don't get it.
Horrible decision. 100%. Yeah. After this, we got a video package building up Sting, or sorry, not Sting, Darby versus Jay Lethal.
Yeah, that was
for next week.
Thing.
Jay Lethal walked away on Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt at the end of this. That is very warranted because,
good
dude,
Lord.
I told you this a couple weeks ago. That act to me screams horrible, nauseating WWE mid-card, bro. And you know, there's mid-card in WWE that's fantastic. Gunther, Sheamus, you know, those guys are great. Those guys are great mid-carders at the moment, you know.
But, man.
But, bro.
That's some almost shit.
That group is the tightest worldwide of AEW. That is just
100%.
fucking... That is just low-down ass
mid-card.
You know
Dude,
what I mean?
I'm telling you, like... Oh, man, there's no story. It's just 3 idiots. Like,
dude. Seriously, bro. It's just... It really is. It's 3 idiots that are trying to act legit or tough, or I don't know what I don't know what the hell you call that, but
no.
Whatever you call it, you cannot use the word good, because that act just fucking nauseates me, dude. It is horrible. It is horrible.
Literally, bro, I hate it. I hate that always weird dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So next we have Rock Hard Juice Robinson
Bro,
versus John Moxley.
what is that nickname, bruh? Rock
Who,
hard.
bro? Who gave this motherfucker the nickname of Rock Hard?
I think he just went with that shit. And he's in Japan. They don't know. They don't know what that means to us.
Yeah.
They think he rock hard. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Rock
Oh,
Hard Juice Robinson, man. Apparently they want Juice Robinson as a
the
full
roster.
timer in AEW. So how you feeling about
Mhm.
that, man?
I would definitely be down if the roster wasn't fucking cluttered with not only their own roster but ROH's too. So until you clear it out, then you could have people like him join. But um, him joining, when the roster clears, I would 100% be down for. I always like Juice. He's cool. I like him. Yeah, he ditched the rock hard shit, but I always like Juice. You?
Do you think it could be a play to keep Tony Storm there for as long as possible?
Oh yeah, they are a thing. I could. That's it. That's probably it.
She is
Just so they
Tony
keep
Robinson.
Tony. She is, bruh. She's rock hard Tony Storm, bruh. So
That's right.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I can see that. I really could.
Um, I think I like Juice. I don't. I feel like I like the older version of Juice Bella better.
Definitely.
Um,
Mm, and the
than
rock
this
hard.
rock hard biker looking Juice. Um, but yeah, I definitely think it could be cool. I do not know if it's a. I feel like it definitely could be a play to make
Keep Tony.
to just keep Tony Storm around for as long as they want, because once she drops that title, Tony Khan's probably got no plans for her. So as he does
So
nobody except for Britt Baker. So it's kind of
literally.
it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's a little interesting to think about. But as for Juice, I like Juice. John Moxley kind of mopped the floor with him here, if I'm being 100%
Yeah.
honest. Uh, he
He
was
beat the fuck out of
probably,
him in that match.
yeah, he was probably very upset from tripping during his entrance. Not tripping, but you know how he goes to like stand
Stumble.
up on the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like stumbling all around and shit. I was like, damn, bad night for Mox, bro. He really did
I'm
hit one
telling
of
you.
those. Bad night for a Moxley entrance, but yes, yeah, man, like I said, he really mopped the floor with Juice Robinson here. Um, yeah, I mean, if you wanted the guy as a full time guy and you wanted people to take him seriously, I would think that like maybe you would give him a little more offense. I thought he could. He did get. I
Yeah.
mean, he did get a decent amount of offense in this match, but it was.
He
It
beat the
was.
fuck out of him.
Yeah,
He
definitely,
really did.
definitely, man. So yeah, Moxley ended up winning this match with, I believe, an armbar,
Hmm.
and
He tapped
Adam.
like instant.
Yep. Oh yeah, it looked like he bent the shit out of his arm too.
That shit was gnarly. I'll tell
Yeah,
you that.
when I first watched it, I was genuinely questioning if Juice might have like dislocated his shoulder, or his shoulder might
Yeah.
have popped out or something. By the way, before I forget to mention this, AEW was panning to this sign all
Oh
night,
my god.
that said Khan greater than Triple H.
Go.
All night they were
You
panning
know
to
Tony
that.
Khan was telling them to do that.
Yes, yes.
Oh, you see that sign? Show the sign. Show the sign. He kept doing that shit.
Hmm. Yeah.
That shit goated.
So MJF was up in the up in the skybox, and he was talking about John Moxley, and he was talking about how either way, whoever holds the championship, he's gonna take it from him. So Max was
Hmm.
up in the skybox just yelling at these two as the security staff's trying to get them separated, and Wheeler Yuta must have called must have made a phone call to Mr. Dexter Loomis to figure out
Oh
how to
my God.
stalk people, because somehow he got in this skybox and he was right behind Max. Max has great facial expressions, so he was in the middle of talking. He was in the middle of talking, and then he kind of heard the shift in the crowd, and his eyeballs got really big, and he does like the slow turnaround, and Wheeler just started beating his ass, bro. Started,
Bro, jumped on his ass. They started falling over the damn chairs and shit.
yeah, yep.
They were going crazy.
Yeah, Wheeler starts beating the hell out of all the security. They're falling into the crowd. He looked great tonight. He really looked great. Or
Really, he did,
Wednesday.
man. He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, man. So this took place after they literally had to carry Wheeler Yuta away. Security literally had to pick him up and carry him away. And even when they were trying to carry him, he was still bicycle kicking MJF as he's falling through the stairs.
Alright, a vendetta, bro. Bro's
Bro,
going nuts.
yeah, it was very good. It was very good. Very well done. Very well done. Way to get Wheeler Yuta some of that steam back, because as we love MJF, but whatever that was at Grand Slam, whatever that was not fair to
Shouldn't
you
have
at
happened.
all.
No, you
That was
shouldn't do
not
that
fair.
to people.
No,
Not
no.
your best guys.
That is those kind of people are what you bring a fucking Luigi Primo to Dynamite for.
Exactly.
Have him come out on the stage for a good 30 seconds and then have MJF come out and obliterate him. But even at that, you have guys on your roster you could do that with. Where was Tony Nese in that situation? Where the
Literally,
hell
bro.
where was what's his face? Danhausen. Where was,
Literally.
you know, I mean, all these guys, man. I mean, where was Sonny Kiss when this happened? Where was fucking Slim J? You know,
Or
where are
was
these
the
people?
factory or some shit.
Honestly,
They'd be
honestly.
perfect. With his history with Cody, that shit would be perfect to roast those idiots.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, where are these people? Where are these people when there's a moment like this? So somebody must have smartened Tony Khan up a little bit, because that
Yeah.
was not cool, man. That was not cool.
No, not at all. Glad they
Um,
switched it and didn't do that again.
100%. So I think next week or in 2 weeks we're getting this AEW title match with Moxley and
Hangman.
Hangman.
Yeah.
So yeah, that should be exciting. That should
Oh
be
yeah,
exciting.
that'll be
See,
awesome.
yeah. Next we got Saraya. Saraya coming out here for a promo. She man, she hurt a lot of people's feelings with this promo.
Yeah.
She hurt a lot of people's feelings. She talked about how you know, she is back to make a change in this women's division. She said, I was the revolution there, and I'm going to be the revolution here. That was very cool.
Yeah.
She didn't really talk about herself all that much before
No.
she wanted to bring out the ladies of AEW. Yeah, no.
No.
No, that
Like the most random people came out too.
I know. It, like, dude, if you're gonna bring out, like, or first of all, like during WWE's Revolution, they tended to do those fucking moments that were just weird. Like,
Yeah.
like they did those all the time. Like when they had Stephanie McMahon come out and announce that they were calling up Sasha, Becky, and Charlotte,
Like, why?
and announce that there's gonna be a revolution taking place. Like, you don't announce
say
shit
it.
like this. You just let
do
it
it.
happen. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Same with the Royal Rumble thing. When Steph came out and announced that the women were gonna make history in a Royal Rumble, like, and then they're all sitting there like crying and hugging, like, you guys are all gonna be opponents at this Rumble. Like,
Exactly.
what the fuck? You know.
And literally 99% of you are getting tossed over that rope. So, well, I think in that crowd specifically, 100% of them, because Ronda won that first one, right? No, it was Asuka.
Asuka was in the ring, so she was the only one.
Yeah, so 99% of you guys are getting dumped over like fucking losers. You guys ain't making history. The first loser in women's history. Wow.
Yeah. So, these moments are just completely unnatural. They're not feel good
No.
moments. They don't do anything for anybody. I mean, it's like I said, it's just it's completely unnatural, and it's
And
very weird.
yeah, it would make sense if she called the whole roster out there and put them on notice. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to face you, but mainly I want to face you. Points at Tony Storm for that title. Like that shit would be hard. But like 5 people came out, and they're all babyface. It's like I know what you're about to do. You ain't slick.
Exactly. She legitimately brings out Madison Rain, who's supposed to be a coach. Madison Rain. She brings out Athena, Willow Nightingale, Sky Blue, and Tony Storm. Like,
Literally most random people.
what the fuck? And then they're giving Soraya promo time to sit here and gas up Tony Storm, because that was the only person she got to when she was going to go down the line and talk about what these people have done. Like, I was really interested to hear what the hell she was going to say for fucking Athena. This woman lost in 4 minutes at All Out to Jade Cargill. And Willow Nightingale's probably been on like 2 Dynamites, and Madison Rain just got signed here like 2 weeks ago
as a coach.
Like,
so
what the
why are
fuck?
you out here? Like what? Don't make sense, bro.
You're giving Soraya time to gas up Tony Storm when Tony Storm needs to be given the time to gas up Tony Storm.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
That makes no sense to me, bro. It absolutely makes 0 sense. Yeah, and it's quite frustrating, to be honest, man. I don't understand this whatsoever.
No, I don't.
So, obviously, we can all see where this is headed. Now, Britt Baker comes out. Britt Baker comes out, and now she has a friend. Another friend. Britt Baker comes out with, obviously Rebel, Jamie Hayter, and Penelope Ford. So I guess this is some kind of group now.
I don't know why she switched Serena Deeb out with Penelope Ford, but there you go.
Yeah, and Serena Deeb came out for a match anyway, so I don't know why the hell she didn't just come out with them.
Random, bro. Doesn't make sense.
Ugh. Dude, I mean, if you have... I wouldn't include... Yeah, I would at least say I wouldn't include Madison Rain, because she's supposed to be a coach. So technically, if you don't include one of the women on Soraya's side, you have a 5-on-5. And why do I feel to... I said this on Friday, but Bell said this in our comments to Unscripted last week. They're going to try to do some sort of counter to Team Bianca versus Team Damage Control. Bro.
Good lord, bro. Just don't do that. Just focus on your own women's division. You need to.
What the fuck?
Come on.
Oh, man. And if that's the case, we will have Britt Baker, Penelope Ford, Jamie Hayter, Rebel, and Serena Deeb versus Soraya, Tony Storm, Willow, Sky, and Athena.
That's going to be Soraya's first and last match back. The fuck?
Honestly.
You can't start off with that?
Yeah.
Unless you crazy and you could go the whole time, you gonna die.
Britt Baker comes out here and begins to... do what she does. In other words, talk about how she's pretty much the savior of the women's division.
Yep.
So, there's that. There's that. Britt Baker. I can't remember what she was saying because there was one line in here that was just so fucking off the wall. It made me genuinely forget about the other things that were said in this promo, man.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Britt Baker said she is a conspiracy victim in the AEW locker room.
Motherfucker, you are literally the conspiracy. Miss homies with Tony Khan always gets her way. Miss possibly cheated with Christian. We don't know. I kind of hope so, but I don't at the same time. Like, girl, motherfucker, you are the conspiracy. You're the one holding this bitch down.
Bruh.
That's you. That shit don't make sense, bruh. That shit really don't.
No. Not
That
at
shit
all.
pissed me off.
Like, bro.
That's like Roman in 2016 talking about there's a conspiracy against me.
That's literally Roman in what was that? 2018, dude. Remember when he said you're Vince's
you're
boy.
his boy.
I'm held down by management. What the fuck?
What? Bro, you're more of Vince's boy than his ass is. The fuck are you talking about? The whole reason he's here is for you. And like, Brett, what the fuck? What are you talking about? You know you're the conspiracy. She loves it.
Bro, if we ever got the chance to withhold some kind of interview with Roman Reigns, bro, that would be so wild. But like, bro, I would really love to ask him who came up with that.
Yeah,
who came up with the
that
Vince's boys lines? Cause holy shit,
like,
bro, and Britt,
you knew.
Britt, oh, save me.
Good lord, bro. Just take her off TV for a while, bro. Please let us get a break from her.
Meanwhile, and I love this. This is what I love about pro wrestling. Just stories like this can't really be told in any other capacity, bro. The whole time, the audience is sitting there chanting Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
It was very reminiscent of the old Daniel Bryan chants in 2013 and 14.
During all the Roman segments, bro. Like, come on.
Bro.
You know what to go with. Just do it. Fuck him. Fuck Britt.
Britt's trying to play along. Oh yeah, I love Jamie Hayter too. Like, no, you don't.
No.
Okay, you must not get what they're saying.
They want her over you,
man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they're tired of you, bro. We all are.
I mean, my God, there's a thing about overstaying your welcome. I would think you would understand that, but clearly not, man.
No, not at all.
Jesus, I mean, generally speaking, at face value, we love Britt Baker. We do.
Yeah.
Britt Baker's fantastic. Britt Baker doesn't understand the concept of outstaying her welcome because it is far past. It is far past, man. And if she takes a couple months off TV or something, or at least just takes a couple months out of the spotlight.
Yeah, that's all we need.
It would do dividends for her, man. I mean, it would be so much better for her. It really, really would.
That's the thing I don't get about people like her, bro. Like, the less people see you, the more they're gonna want to see you. So if you want the fans to really like you, take some time to take some downtime on TV, bro. And the more you take downtime, the more fans will catch on to that, and the more fans will want you to do, big shit.
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro.
100%.
Couple months on Dark would do her good. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta humble her ass up. Yeah, you gotta humble that woman. Send her to Dark.
Yeah. She also said, now that I can remember, she said something that kind of pissed Saraya off. She said, I carried this whole women's division on my
broken neck.
Did she say broken neck or like almost broken neck or something like that?
I don't. She might have said almost, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah, she said something like that. Yeah, she said something like that. She carried the women's division on her broken neck, and which is not true because when Britt had that broken neck, the women's division was like absolutely in shambles, and her pulling up in that bedazzled golf cart was one of the most nauseating things because nobody wanted to see her because she needed
No.
to just be off TV when she was feuding with Big Swole.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a thing, bro. Good
yeah,
lord. I don't miss
shit.
that era.
No, fuck
No.
no.
That fucking Dennis match.
Oh, the tooth and oh my god, bro, the tooth and nail match. Ugh.
One of the worst matches that ever happened, bro.
That
No
was
cap.
from the I think from the pandemic era or the
That was
cinematic match era. That was
definitely the worst one.
definitely 100%.
Easy. That shit was garbage.
The way they were like shooting Britt Baker like she was like fucking Jason Voorhees, like
Like,
peeping
bro,
around the corner with the needle, like she was about to.
like,
Man,
bro, what do you look like? You look like a crack addict. The fuck you doing?
seriously, bro.
Put that damn dirty needle down. Fucking
Yeah,
weirdos.
yeah, 100%, 100%, bro. So Soraya then threw in a line that really pissed off a lot of people. She said, oh, what'd she say? She said, you know, I talked to Tony in the back, and it's great to finally have a boss that actually listens to me. This pissed a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care. At the end of the day,
No.
it's promo material. I mean,
That's all it is.
you know,
Just
she
trying to get a
literally
reaction.
she literally put out a post saying how thankful she was for WWE. It's literally just promo material, man. I mean, it's a cheap jab. Is there some resentment there? Sure there is. I'm sure. I don't really think she had the best relationship with Vince. WWE did a lot of good for her. She knows that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, I took it as fucking promo material. These
Dude,
people
that's
in
what all I took it as.
these people in AEW know damn well that stuff like that can get a reaction. They
That's
know,
why she said it.
and they know that's what a lot of fans like. I like it. At
I
this
love when they
point,
say that shit.
at this point with WWE being good, I don't even mind when WWE does it. Like
No.
when they did the thing with Michael Cole, where he went out there and kind of made fun of like the CM Punk stuff when he was out on SmackDown, and he said, he was talking about one of their superstars. I'm just gonna use Corbin as an example. He said something like, we're all very upset with Baron Corbin for airing the company's dirty laundry live on television.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking funny. Like, get
They're just
over it,
tossing
people.
shit.
They're
Exactly,
just
bro.
throwing shots, bro. Like, when WWE was bad, I wasn't really a fan of it because you can't talk shit when you fuking suck. But now that the
Exactly.
product's gotten a little bit better, it's just
You
fun
could do it.
jabs. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bruh. Like, Brian Danielson can go out there right now, talk shit about that company. I wouldn't bat an eye, because I know it's not true. He's just talking shit to talk shit. It's Daniel Bryan. He would just do something like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's all promo material, man. And you could tell when it's legit or when it's promo material. And most of the time, it's just promo material. Like, when it's out of, like, a certain person's mouth, they could come off as, like, a serious jab. I didn't get that vibe at all. It was just a promo.
Yeah. And that is really, I mean, that kind of fits into her personality, if you ask
Yeah.
me. Like, she just seems like the kind to want to take those fun jabs. But at the end of the day, whether they're being serious or whether they're just joking, man, I mean, it's just promo material, bro. At the end of the day, these wrestlers are going to go out there and give the fans the best promo they can, and they know taking shots at the rival promotion gets a very good reaction because it's good shit. That's
'Cause
what
it's fun.
fans want to see.
They want to see the references, the jabs, all that shit.
Yes, like, let's not act like we live in a fucking alternate universe, you know?
Yep, exactly.
And, I mean, for people not seeing it from her point of view, the company did do a lot of good for her, but there's pros and cons to every situation. Maybe they did stuff to her behind the scenes that you have no fucking clue about that she seriously resents about the company. You know what I mean? I mean, even the wrestlers that hate WWE. You know what I mean? Or at least did at one point. All will say, like, yeah, the company changed my life and this and that. But there's pros and
Exactly.
cons to every situation, man. I mean, just like
Just like Scott
in
Colton.
just like in the normal everyday life, there's things you like about your job, there's things you fucking hate about your job, there's things that you like about people in your
This
life,
thing.
there's things that you don't like about people in your life, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Whether you hate them or love them, I mean, it's just normal. It's just I don't know. It's human of her to take a jab, bro. Like, fucking loosen up,
Exactly.
people. And if that's how she felt, that's how she
How
felt.
she
I
felt.
mean,
Oh well. What am I to say differently?
exactly. It's her
That ain't my
fucking promo
life.
material. You know what I mean? And it didn't necessarily come off as just
A
taking
jab. It
a
was just
petty jab.
no. It was a just a promo. That's literally all it was.
Yeah, I mean, it was a jab, but I mean, it's not something that's far fetched. I mean, they paid her for 4 years, and I get that, ma'am. But who's to say she wanted to sit home 4 years? You know what I mean?
She probably wanted to leave.
I actually think I remember. Don't quote me on this, but I think I remember her wanting to do more with the company, but they never let her. And I remember they let her be the
Yeah.
GM of SmackDown for a little bit, but once that was over, they like never
Like
called her back. And maybe she wanted to do more than just sit in her fucking house. So maybe she resents them for that. And who can blame her?
exactly. I would too.
You're wasting young years of your life just sitting at home because you want to. And I know the average lazy fuck of the world would say, "Oh, well, that's
That's the
great to
life.
do. I don't know about you guys, but I would rather be fucking doing something with my time as well, especially if I'm her age, 26,
Exactly.
27. I want to be out making a difference for the world, not fucking just sitting home and being paid to do nothing. That's a sad fucking life, man. That's sad
Like,
as fuck.
come on, bro. Ask these wrestling fans for you, bro. Oh, boo hoo, you're getting paid to sit in catering. I would do that no problem. Okay? Go
I
try
would
it.
I would rather be out performing and doing something.
Exactly. It's wrestling fans, bro. I mean, half of them physically can't get off their couch, so what do you expect? Those fucking fat motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Fatter emo,
well said.
man. I'm
Well
telling
said,
you.
man.
Those AEW fans.
So, so Serena Deeb comes out and she has a match scheduled against Tony Storm, and Tony Storm, I want to say, picked up the victory here. There was a
Yeah,
lot of outside interference. There was
it was a
a lot of
lumberjack match.
that's what. Oh my god, that.
It was for
Oh,
the
and that's the
title
other
too,
thing.
so Tony did win.
That was another thing she said. She talked to Tony Khan, and he listened to her idea to have a lumberjack match. My man, if those are her ideas, tell her no every
Oh,
single time. Do not
bro,
listen.
lumberjack match gotta be one of the most infamous matches to us,
Infamously
bro.
bad matches,
Bad.
yeah.
I don't see that shit. That shit's garbage. It's just a mess. That's what the match is. It's just a fucking mess. An AEW women's match is already a fucking mess. Don't make it worse.
Yeah.
Half of these women can coordinate with each other, let alone with 7 other women around.
Definitely. Definitely, bro.
It's a fuck
Damn.
fest out there.
It was, bro. It really was. Yeah, so she did the Storm Zero off, I believe, the second rope, and that was the end of the match. Is
Mhm.
it called the Stormbreaker or the Storm Zero? Or
Dude, I have no clue. I think it's one of those that where they kind of just switch it up, like how it's either the Paradigm Shift and
or the
sometimes
Death
the Death
Rider?
Rider. I think it's one of those, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, that was that. Britt Baker absolutely needs to go somewhere.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Next, the acclaimed get a backstage segment, while Britt Baker gets whole promo time. But I digress.
Literally.
The Acclaimed get a backstage segment instead of a heartwarming, feel-good
Celebration.
promo
Mm-hmm.
as a nice celebration. They talked about, how they're the new tag team champions, and Anthony Bowens just wanted daddy ass to scissor him up.
Says re
Um,
up, daddy ass.
yeah, man. So, yeah, bro. Yeah, these guys are great.
Oh yeah.
Billy Gunn. I said it when I made the tweet. I said if I'm wrong about Billy joining this group, I will be the first one to eat my words, and I have ate them.
Yeah.
Yes, I was
He's been
wrong.
great.
Up until this point, I was incredibly wrong. And I'll be the first one to admit that he's added a very
On his
fun
own.
element to the group. He's added a very
Very
fun element to the group, and especially like at All Out, there wasn't even no interfering in that match. He was literally just just coaching the
supporting
shit
him.
out of these guys, and it
Hell
was
yeah.
great.
It's
But
just
yeah,
awesome to see.
Daddy Ass has been great, and yeah, you love to see it, man. And these guys are over as fuck. This is a
Definitely.
great tag team. Broly interrupted them. I can't even remember what the hell he said. It was yeah, I can't remember what the hell he said.
No.
Broly said he said something to him, but they the Acclaim said, I believe they said they were going to have a triple threat match on Rampage during their promo against Private Party and Butcher and Blade, I think. Then after this, we go into the next segment where Andrade's yelling at Private Party, telling them that they need to listen to him and he's their boss. And Private Party is just very disgruntled with their deals. They want them to be up. And here comes Matt Hardy at the end of it, and he says to them, guys, you need to get out of your deals. We have a connection here, and we need to revisit that connection. Get out of your deals, and then we could come talk. Very good, man. Very good. And then on Rampage, right after they did the thing where Andrade told 10, you could take the mask off or I'll leave AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Page said something about, hey, what was all that contract tampering on Wednesday? Or no, he said that to Matt Hardy later in the night after the Andrade promo. He said to Matt, he said something like, hey, what was up with all that contract tampering last Wednesday? I was like, damn.
Damn, bruh. They're fucking making jokes of it.
Like, bro, this is the shit that I
Yeah,
like.
exactly. They tried to contract tamper with them, so now they're making fun of them for it. It's simple. And they have the history with Matt Hardy and Private Party, so it does work. Like, if you don't know the context, it just seems like it's just simple trying to get them back storyline.
Mm-hmm.
But when you know the context, you get the joke.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that a lot. I was really upset when they started teasing that on BT, but now it makes sense. Now it's funny. Now I'm cool with it.
Because now when I watch it, I just look at Triple H talking to like fucking Adam Cole or like the House of Black.
Just get out of your deals, guys, and you come back home.
You have a connection here. It's great,
That's
bro.
fucking amazing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So, so that was that. That was that, man. And Ricky Starks had a squash match. Ricky Starks had a squash match against some no-name. Couple minutes, hit him with Rochambeau, and that was it. Ricky Starks got a huge reaction from the Philly crowd, and yeah, it was no much more than simple squash match, man.
Hell yeah.
Next, man, we got Bandito, very good professional wrestler. Everybody who watched All In probably remembers Bandito, and I believe he was in that main event tag team match with Mysterio, him, and I can't remember who the other guy was, to be honest. But I can't remember. I can't remember. Well, I do remember the match being very good. I just can't remember the last guy's name in it. But yes, Bandito is here again on AEW Dynamite, and Jericho is defending the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship against him. This match was very, very good. This was very good. Bandito is absolutely fantastic. Apparently AEW's offered him a deal, and apparently WWE... Ray Phoenix?
Yeah, apparently.
Was that all in?
Yeah.
Wow, why don't I remember that?
I don't really think we knew who Ray Phoenix was at the moment. I didn't think I knew that he was like,
Brother?
Lucha Bros. Yeah, I didn't think we knew that at the time, though. It's crazy how it evolved.
Yeah, because it was the Golden Lovers in the main event, right?
I think it said Young Bucks.
Or no, not the Golden Lovers. The Cody Ibushi and the Bucks.
Yeah.
And then because I remember Omega faced Penta, because I remember Jericho dressed up as Penta.
Yeah, it was that. Yep, it was Coda. That's crazy, bro.
Wow, that's crazy. Damn.
You know what I heard about Bandito though? I heard it as a rumor for a couple tweets, so I don't know any true. Apparently, him and Andrade have beef, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But
oh fuck, that kind of ruins my plans. Well,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, they can make up. And as long as they're not fucking CM Punk, I think we're good. But yeah, I heard that. I don't know how true that is. Could be just bullshit, but I don't know. I hope not.
Interesting, man. Interesting. So, yes, this match was so good that WWE was reportedly asking for Bandito's number before the match was even over.
They're really watching that match, bro. That's hilarious.
So, for all you guys who want to say Saraya is petty, tell me that is not really petty of WWE to do. I mean, I understand you're going after... You want to make an offer. I understand you want to make a play to get the guy. But good God, can you let him at least get done with his match first?
Yeah, can you let him fucking go get changed and go home?
I mean, good God.
They ringing his phone, bro's out in the ring. Were you expecting to pick up his daughter or some shit? I don't know if he got a kid. But like, just fucking his kid just picks up the phone. It's just Triple H. Hey, buddy, leave a message for your dad for me. Do you ever want to go to a Raw episode of Raw? He's like trying to entice the child to fucking go to Raw and shit.
When you get old enough, would you want to train in the Performance Center?
By Christopher Daniels, maybe. We'll get him over there. You know him over there. You remember Cody, right? He's over here trying to taste a fucking child like a fucking creep.
Yeah, bro. So Jericho and Bandito put on an absolute banger in the main event. Very good. Everybody remembers Bandito, bro. He is tremendous. Yeah, Bandito is obviously very good, man, and Jericho put on yet again another Chris Jericho banger for the year.
Shit's been heat, bro. Bro's been going crazy.
Jericho is genuinely in contention for male superstar of the year. Genuinely.
Easy.
Genuinely, man. Yeah, it is really insane, man. It's really insane, the match quality that good old Chris Jericho's had this past year. So
truly.
He then talked about how after the match, he talked about how he was going to reshape Ring of Honor in his image. And he said it's going to start with him running through the Ring of Honor roster, the cameramen, the this and that, and then he says, and the ring announcer, and Bobby Cruz is just kind of looking at him like, wait, what? And he hits Bobby Cruz with the Judas effect, and that was it, man. That was it. I have a fear with Chris Jericho. I have a really big fear. In the beginning of the sports entertainer gimmick, so many people, he talked about how so many people were in his ear telling him, like, yeah, you guys should get a commentator that's super sports entertaining, or you guys should do this that's sports entertaining and do all this. And then Jericho would say, like, wait, hold on a minute. Like, we're sports entertainment by the joke.
Yeah, that's
We're
the
not
joke.
literally, like, we don't want our presentation to feel like a WWE presentation because I might as well just go there for that.
Yeah, we're making fun of their present. That's the whole point of the group. That's literally the whole point.
I hope that Tony Khan didn't put his foot down and wants to do this. If the idea did come from him,
Yeah.
I hope he's really not budging on this and making Chris Jericho do anything like this because, dude, this is
That's bad. You're
that's
gonna ruin
not
it.
the point of Ring of Honor. The point of Ring of Honor is a legit pro wrestling company that has a world champion that has a sports entertainer gimmick. Like, it's the joke, man. It's the joke.
Yeah,
It doesn't actually need
that's
to
the
be
joke.
that.
No.
So I hope they don't
actually
get
do
all
that.
new sports entertainment ring announcers and all these people,
No.
man. I mean, not for me.
No, please don't do that. Just stick to the joke. That's what made it fun.
Definitely. And honestly, bro, the only thing on Rampage worth noting was the Acclaimed retain their tag titles, and then obviously that Andrade stuff. That Andrade stuff with him challenging 10 to a match that if he loses, he has to leave AEW. So that's going to be
First,
very
she's gonna lay in the
interesting.
middle of the ring.
What's up?
First, she's gonna lay in the middle of the ring, just pin me.
Yeah, man. So that was I was gonna say that was Monday Night Raw. That was AEW Dynamite for this week. And yeah. Overall good show. Good show. Obviously
definitely.
some concerns, some criticisms as always. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
But man, do I have one thing to talk about on SmackDown that I can remember. SmackDown was pretty bad.
Shocker.
From the clips that I seen. Well, this probably doesn't shock you. Another great cross promo.
Obviously, that's all the man does.
Yeah, that's okay. That was okay. There's really nothing else other than the main thing that I wanted to talk about. Max Dupree is walking down the hallway, and he gets stopped by Maxine Dupree, Mansois and Marseille.
Fucking name that.
And they say to him, "Hey, we're going for the titles tonight." Max gets really, LA gets really excited. He gets really excited. And he's like, "Really?" And they're like, "We're going for the title of the longest pose." And he just starts rolling his eyes and he's like, "What the fuck?"
His shoulders dropping shit.
Yeah, so he walks away and they're doing their stupid little pose or whatever the hell they were doing. They're doing their pose and Maxine's counting them down. It's just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And LA Knight just trucks Mansoor
Trucked his ass
into the grate. He trucks him into the grate and he says, in full LA Knight cadence and LA Knight delivery, he says, instead of worrying about going out there and winning real titles, you guys are out here going for other titles. And he says, "You know what? You can 86 this because this isn't for me. And as a matter of fact, this was never for me." He takes his MMM belt off, throws it on the ground, and he looks down the hallway and he goes, "Yeah," and he walks away. As it seems like Friday night is about to become L.A. night.
Hey,
So
that's
that is fucking, dude. I'm
that's gonna go
stoked.
nuts. I can't wait for that shit.
Stoked, dude. LA Knight, man. LA Knight. He's another one. I genuinely couldn't stand the fucking guy when he first came into NXT. I thought he was incredibly annoying. through, I was watching his promos the other day. For me,
Mm.
the moment that got him over was when, and I don't know if you could say the same, but for me, this was kind of the turning of the tides. When they did NXT Black and
Man.
Gold versus 2.0,
Yep.
when
That
he was
shit.
standing alongside our team, pretty much, Team Black and
Mhm.
Gold, I think that for me is what, like, okay, I like this guy. He's one of us. He's one of us. He's on Team Black and Gold, and just, yeah, I've liked him ever since, man. I've liked him ever since.
Truly, man. Same. Ever since that, I kind of realized he kind of got put in the wrong era of NXT, man. So he's really great, man. I'm glad to actually see him back and not this Vince version of him.
Yes. This is the correct version of him. You could just tell how much charisma that just fucking steams off of the man.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's literally just oozing charisma. And you could just tell how much more comfortable he is. Like, in
Oh
just,
yeah.
like I said, like, one of the best things for me about LA Knight is just his cadence and his delivery during his promos. Like, he just knows his shit.
How to say it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he really does. And he is fantastic, man. He is fantastic. Yeah,
Actually, was he?
he's great, man. He's really great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like I said, man, Friday night is about to become LA night. So
That shit about to go nuts.
it is great, and it is a beautiful thing to see.
Oh yeah. Truly.
Monday Night Raw.
Hey.
Man, I've already broken a record.
The fuck?
What the fuck, man?
Let's go to Logan. I'd have pissed on their fucking border. Fuck your country.
Yeah, man. So this show opens up with
You know, it's probably cold as
Judgment Day
hell.
promo.
You
What's
should
up?
be on scum. Try to pee out there. That cold ass weather, bro. I just realized that shit probably freezing.
Talk about on scum.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. So, the show opens up with a Judgment Day promo. Judgment
God,
Day.
Lord. Judgment dog.
Show opens up with a Judgment Day promo. Finn said during his promo, he said, AJ, when I beat you up last night, I mean, oh my god, I'm so mad I said last night. I mean last week.
Fro's beating.
What the hell were you doing to that man last night, man?
Fro's beating it up last night. What the fuck?
Said AJ, when I beat you up last night, I mean, oh my god, I'm so mad when I beat you up last week.
Come on,
Bro.
Finn.
He,
You're better than this.
I don't really know what their big plans are for Finn Balor, but
I
it
don't
kind
know,
of seems
Finn.
like we're right back to Judgment Day talking like a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Literally. Come out fucking them. Funny how you said that about AJ too, of all people,
AJ,
with the community.
AJ would not be
He would not
happy.
be a fan of that.
Yeah, no, hell no.
God,
That's probably
no.
why. It's probably why he wanted this match against him, man. He wanted to get some payback. Yeah, man. So AJ, Finn and Judgment Day continue to just cut their regular weird Judgment Day promo, and it ended with they talked a little bit about Edge and how Edge quit already 11 years ago, 11 years ago Edge quit, so Finn's gonna make him quit again, which was very cool. There's some cool lines thrown in there. But towards the end of the promo, AJ interrupted him, Ray interrupted him, and then they did their tag match, Ray and AJ versus Finn and Damian Priest, and this was a good match. This was a good match. it was obviously it had to do with a lot of outside interference, and it did end with Dominic begging Ray to hit him, and Ray pretty much cost the team the victory. After the match, he tried to say some. Rey Mysterio was the only one that said hi back to me. Did he really?
Damn, that's
That's
dope,
what's up.
bruh. He's goated for that. I've been yelling at everybody else. Hey, Finn! Hey, Finn! I've been annoying the fuck. AJ! What do you think about the community? Just yelling some fuck shit.
Oh, really? Wow.
Man, that sucks. You'd think their shit would be blasting.
I was gonna say, maybe do you think maybe it was the arena? Because I know some arenas we go to have horrible acoustics, like
Yeah,
the
that's
Wintrust
true.
Arena. It was like so delayed when we were listening to that MJF and CM Punk
Oh,
promo.
yeah. That shit was delayed as hell.
Yeah.
So, could have just been the arena. Oh, what a
Damn,
dick.
what a dick.
I would throw a drink at his ass.
Just fucking whip a fucking pretzel at the back of his head. Just fucking
Oh, bro.
sticky ass
Oh, wait
piece
till
of
they
pizza.
pan to his ass too and just do it right then.
Oh,
They just
man.
pan to him talking and just toss that shit at his head.
He just starts talking, just... Guys, I don't even know. You just see a fucking piece of pizza smack the side of his face.
That shit would be goated, bro.
Did you say hi to him before the show? Or, like, after the show? Or
like during.
During, I mean. Yeah, because if you said it before and he didn't say hi to you back, bro, or,
He's a
like,
real
after,
bitch.
what a dick.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about chair at his ass. Did you get to keep the chair?
Oh, yeah. Do they give chairs for Raws?
I don't know if they give it for Raw.
Or is it only pay-per-view? When he
Damn,
came
when
out
he
and when he
what
left.
a
Wow,
dick.
what a dick, man.
I would have tossed something at his ass. Fuck
I
him.
could see if it was like during showtime. You know,
Yeah.
and maybe you got, people in your ear or whatever, but after and before,
You're
fuck
being
you,
an
man.
asshole.
Yeah, what a dick. What a dick. He walked by us both times. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I would have tripped his ass.
I would have smacked the shit out of his head. I just threw a fucking drink at him.
Just get his suit all wet and sticky.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
That's fucked up, bruh.
Ray
That
was
shit
probably
ain't-
like, Hi, Logan.
Hey,
Do you want to be my
friend.
new son?
I
Look in this
get a
video.
new son.
During the commercial, he was standing in the ring as well before the show went on the air. I tried there, but nothing. I was offended.
Damn. Like, before the shows for AEW, Justin Roberts is always talking to the crowd like, oh,
He's always
who's
like
from
working
this
them.
city?
Yep.
Yeah. It'll point out, oh, where are you guys from? And they'll say, like, well, I remember at All Out, someone said, like, some crazy shit, like, fucking.
Oh, it was
Jamaica
Netherlands or something like that.
Yeah, Netherlands or some shit. And that was cool. Corey, man, what a dick. Oh, he
Yeah,
did get a chair. That's dope.
The AEW. Oh, nice, dude. Send us a picture.
Hell
Send us a
yeah.
picture. That's what's up.
That's real shit.
What was what the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Justin Roberts is always like really like I really like how they let him like show personality. Yeah, they let him show like he doesn't just stand in the ring like a fucking robot. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Like he reads off people's signs. I mean, he probably did it for you when you were there, Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oh, how far was the arena from your location? Are you in a hotel? Was it that far away?
I think he said it was.
Oh, yeah. They let them be really cool, man. They let them be really cool. He reads off signs. He, talks to the people ringside. I mean, it's really nice. It's really nice every time we go.
Hotel.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah, bro. That's dope.
Okay, where were we? Yeah, so, Ray cost these guys the match.
That's dope. 3 minutes. Just cruising.
Nice, dude. Nice.
That's real fucking nice.
Yeah, that's got to be crazy, man. That's got to be crazy. Yeah, man. So, um, where were we? Oh, yes. Ray cost them the match. Finn, what is it? Finn hit him with the coup de grace. Hit AJ with the coup de grace. Pinned him. Ray gets in the ring and he's like trying to like butter AJ up. He's like, AJ, I'm sorry. My son was distracting me. Oh, and in the in the pre-match promo, Dominic said to Ray that he hated him. And he said he hated Ray. Oh man, he's Dominic. Dominic, no.
Hey, Dad, you're a pussy. Fucking A.
Yeah, man. So he gets in the ring and says, AJ, I'm sorry. My son distracting me. And AJ goes, yeah, you should be sorry. You cost us a match. And he pushes Ray to the ground. Ray gets up and walks out on AJ, and then AJ leaves the ring. AJ goes to leave the ring, and gets jumped by the Judgment Day, and Finn Balor's weird ass is holding AJ's head and punching him, and before and after every punch is going, you listen to me, AJ. I'm your friend. I'm your only friend. And AJ's just laying there.
What a fucking weirdo, bro. Why do they make these fucking people so weird?
I don't know. It's really...
Like, bro, just beat his ass. Why are you talking during the fucking ass whooping, bro?
Yeah,
Like, I get if you talking shit. Yeah, pussy. No, you're talking about fucking...
What?
Talking about, yeah.
Saying that?
What? Like,
Yeah, pussy.
Yeah, you fucking little bitch. Like, some shit. I thought you were tough or something. You talk some real insults, not that weird ass shit. Those people are fucking odd, man. Those are some odd people.
Oh man,
They need to be evaluated.
When he botched on that promo, fucking Finn Balor or Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are in the background laughing and shit because he fucked his promo up. He's like, I'm so mad right now. I meant to say last week. I'm like, what the fuck,
Dude,
man?
these people on, bro. They're taking some shit. They gotta be,
man.
bro. I don't know how you act like that. And
Probably whatever Edge gave him
be...
to wear them damn sunglasses.
It turns out it was drunk goggles. It affected their mind, apparently.
Seriously, bro.
Apparently, they driving up to that bitch like Hardy, bro.
Oh my god.
The way they talk.
Yeah, man. So Lashley's in the back, and they start talking to him about what it means to be United States champion. And Lashley says, you know, I think my legacy is very important, but it is I do not want to get complacent, so I'm trying to defend this title as much as possible. You know,
oh, shit.
And may I say, man, Bobby Lashley's been doing a great fucking job as U.S. champ. He really has.
Oh yeah,
he really
I
has.
love it.
He's putting on great matches. He just carries himself like a champ, bro. He really does.
Just a genuine badass, bro.
Yes, yeah, in every sense of the word, man. Every sense of the word. Ali comes up and he's like, hey, because Bobby said, I want to face the very best that this roster has to offer, and I want people that want to be great just as bad as I want to be great. So Mustafa Ali comes up, and he's like, well, you know, pretty much I'm right here, you know. And Bobby Lashley kind of brushed him off and was like, whatever. Went back to doing his interview. Ali grabbed his shoulder and was like, no, I'm not asking you. I am demanding a United States Championship shot.
Hell yeah. That's dope, bro.
Bobby Lashley accepts. These two put on a great match.
I bet.
Another great Bobby Lashley match and another great Mustafa Ali match. What can I say? Fantastic, bro. He gorilla pressed Ali into the timekeeper's area. Ali probably got about the closest 10 count I've ever seen.
Shit.
He got in the ring, and Ali was beat. Like, he could barely move. He just kind of slowly crawled up, and Bobby Lashley had no problem putting the Hurt Lock in. Mustafa Ali did not tap. He did not tap. He, just as Lashley was talking about fighting somebody with the heart and the passion that he has and stuff, so he put him in the Hurt Lock, swung him around, and even Lashley was kind of confused, like, why isn't he tapping? So he just put him out, and that was it. Lashley went to get out of the ring, turned around, went to Ali, went to pick him up. He went to pick him up, and then Seth jumped Bobby Lashley. Hit him with a curb stomp, and yeah, that was that.
Nice, bro.
Later in the night, there was a little backstage promo where Bobby Lashley said, he pretty much put Seth on notice.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like to see him, bro. You like to see people actually, bigger people, go for that U.S. title, like a Bobby Lashley and a Seth. It makes it feel important.
Important, yes.
Exactly.
And
so
it makes all the sense in the world. Like, if I'm Seth Rollins and I think I'm due a world title shot, but I can't get one right now because somebody else has it and the other champion doesn't never show up on your show, the next best thing, like, okay, let me go after that U.S. title. Like, it makes it prestigious. Sense. Exactly, like, look at the list of names, that have held the IC title through the 2000s decade. Jeff Hardy, Triple H, fucking Umaga, Chris Jericho, like, all these guys that were, like, big names for the company, man, like, The Rock, you know what I mean? Like, all these guys are huge names, man, or even, like, through the 2010s decade. AJ, Miz, Cody Rhodes, damn, Ambrose. I mean, like, these guys, like, these big name guys, Seth Rollins, like, these people have held the IC title. Like, it makes it all that much better. It makes it all that much better. And when you have and in Vince's era, sometimes these guys would just be put in these matches just to slap another accolade.
Just to stay busy.
But, like, when they're actually involved within an actual storyline over the title, like, it makes it so much more important, bro. It makes it so
It
much
really
more
does,
important.
man. You'd love to see it.
100%. 100%, man. So then Seth calls out Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle comes out, and they start talking. They start throwing some heavy jabs at each other. Matt Riddle said, Seth said, I know that, what did he tell him? He said, I know you need this extra pay-per-view bonus or something like that because child support gets expensive nowadays.
Damn.
And apparently these two are on a no contact clause.
That's cool. That's awesome.
So, yeah, they put them on a no contact clause, which is really nice because now these two...
Fun.
Because, like,
Just
this whole promo...
talk shit.
Yeah, this whole promo, they were getting up in each other's faces, but nobody could hit each other, and it was great, bro. And then
they're just pissing each other off even more and more.
And Seth just had this interview with Ariel Helwani where he kind of shed some skin, and he kind of like opened up on a little bit of his like, what's the right word? Maybe like insecurities, about being in WWE and stuff like that. He like, he shed a lot of skin. And man, Matt Riddle dug into that, and it was good. I'll get to that in a second. So, yeah, he talks about, he's like, he said something about going home and seeing your kids, and he's like, oh, wait, you're not allowed to see your kids, are you? And then he talked about getting that pay-per-view bonus, and he was like, yeah, I know you're going to need the extra money. Child support gets really expensive nowadays. I just love the natural promos we're getting from WWE nowadays. And then Riddle grabbed the mic and he said, okay, Seth, okay. Well, he said, he said something like, I hope my bonus is as big as your WrestleMania main event bonus. And then he said, oh, wait, you never had a WrestleMania main event, did you? That was only your wife. I was like, damn. And then, he was going in on a couple other. He was going in on fucking Logan.
What,
I made,
NXT?
I made eye contact with Johnny Gargano and felt honored.
Yeah, it's goated, bro. Oh, which
um,
NXT guys were on main event? That actually might be a tease to see who's getting called up soon. Because that's usually how they do it.
Briggs and
Okay, never
Jensen.
mind. Never mind. I thought we were about to see somebody cool, like fucking. Nope. These fucking
He
losers.
said, "Okay, never mind."
Everyone
Man.
freaking LA. Never mind.
Really, really, really well. Really well done promo. As this was great, man. This was really great. He said he threw in a couple more jabs that were just. It was really good, man. Like these guys have just had really good promo exchanges, man. Really good.
Hell yeah. Truly, bro. I love the beef. I love, low key real beef that turns into on screen shit. It's always great, man. It's always great. I love the no contact shit. How they could only basically just piss each other off more and
Yep.
more.
Yep.
I really like that shit, man. I like the digs. I like it all, man.
Daniel Cormier came over the PA, or not the PA. He came over the. They flashed a video of him, and he talked about how at in the fight pit, we're gonna settle this once and for all, pretty much, and yeah, that was
This is
that
gonna be
was pretty
interesting.
much that.
Hell yeah.
The Miz had a backstage thing where he said, and this is really interesting.
Okay.
He said, "Man, I don't know where Ciampa's been. I haven't." He said like I've lost contact to Tommaso Ciampa, and he
Oh
said I
shit.
haven't found Ciampa. I haven't. Where's Ciampa been? I haven't seen him in weeks. He was standing behind a door. Dexter opened the door, and right before Dexter was about to grab him, Miz started talking to one of the production guys. Later in the night, as Gargano was walking through, Dexter Loomis and The Miz, Dexter was sitting on a production crate, and The Miz was laying on it, and he had his head on Dexter's lap, and he was petting Miz's head as Miz was knocked out. Johnny Gargano said, "Wait a minute. What the hell?" So he turned around, and Dexter was gone. He woke the Miz up. He actually gave him a wet willy. The Miz woke up. he
Damn.
he
They
went
bullying that man.
I swear to God, bro.
They should have drenched his ass.
Just drenched his ass, bro.
Pour a bucket of water on his ass.
The Miz woke up and Dexter left a drawing of the Miz and him on the Miz's lap. Why
They
couldn't
really
we get
implying-
some? Why couldn't we get like some match?
Yeah.
Like why couldn't we get some match? Like if Dexter loses, he's got to go to fucking prison forever. But if he
Or gotta
wins, he
go to
gets
therapy.
signed to a deal or something. Like
Yeah,
I don't like any of this. Like he's not signed here. Like yeah, he is.
like okay, what's the point of this then?
Your fans aren't fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's not a Nexus storyline where there are a
No.
bunch of jobbers trying to get a job. It's Dexter Loomis. Obviously, you fucking hired the guy. Just why is he here? Why is he targeting the Miz? Like, it would have been sick if the little drawing he left was those two in a ring together, and that's how they set up the match. But, like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, during that little fight pit thing, they did a video package thing for the fight pit, and they talked about how, or they showed clips of old fight pit matches with Timothy Thatcher
Oh, dope.
and Tommaso Ciampa and Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher. I completely forgot that Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher had a fight pit match.
I totally forgot that too, bro. That's crazy. Is Thatcher injured?
Thatcher's released.
Oh my god, he is.
Mm-hmm.
What fucking happened to him?
Who knows?
What the, dude was fun as hell. Bring him back. Bringing shit roll back. Bring that, not Dexter. I said, fuck. Bring him back, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun. Something like that. Bringing fucking jobbers back. Bringing Braun back.
such a useless signing, bro. Like,
Dude, pointless as hell.
I genuinely would not have cared if like we just never really
Never
seen
seen him
Braun
in this
again
role again.
on like a live television,
No, I really wouldn't have minded.
standpoint.
I would never second guess that.
No, not at all. So where is Ciampa? That's the interesting question, man. That's the interesting question that came out of this. Very interesting.
Crow in the room. Can't say the joke, but bro in the room.
Candice LeRae then lost to Dakota Kai via distraction from Damage Control. Somebody from this fucking group finally picked up a victory. So that's
Shocker.
wonderful to see. That's wonderful to see. And yeah, you love to see it, man. You love to see it. Yeah, very, very good. Very good.
Definitely.
The only thing that sucks is obviously this is Candice's second week back.
Yeah.
You know, so that kind of sucks.
Lose.
But at least it was a cheap victory, if you will. But can we put Damage Control in there with like a Dana Brooke so they can get like an actual victory?
Just
Or
a normal everyday victory.
Yeah, or put him in the ring with what's his face? Put her in the ring with somebody legit like Alexa Bliss or something.
Yeah, someone who can lose, but who's not a jobber. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do
man.
one of them.
Definitely.
Don't do it to returning Candice.
100%. 110%, man. So, yeah, and then the next match, Johnny Gargano did lose to Otis because Theory came and hit him with the briefcase, and then Otis gave Gargano a World's Strongest Slam, and he beat Gargano. So, yeah, Gargano loses as well. Bad night for the Garganos. But at least they were both cheap victories, and they don't. Even if they were to honestly lose clean, they're kind of bulletproof at this point. But I can understand why maybe they wouldn't be bulletproof to like a certain audience. To us,
Exactly.
It's fucking Johnny Gargano, but
to the casuals, they might think less of them.
Braun defeated Chad Gable. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck out of here, fucking Braun.
We got a contract signing with Bayley and Bianca Belair. Bayley talked about how Bayley cut a really good promo. She said to Bianca, "You see all these girls wearing these EST shirts?" She said, "Once upon a time, all these girls were wearing headbands and had their ponytails to the side.
Damn.
But they turned their back on me. They gave up on me. They stopped believing in me." Bianca Belair then proceeded to cut a promo to say that won't happen to her because she does everything better than Bayley does. So,
Damn. Got eyes.
And she says the problem with Bayley was she was trying to portray somebody that she wasn't. She said everything about Bianca Belair is 100% authentic, and it is 100% who she is. And
Nice.
yeah, and then Bayley said, "Wait a minute, where are my girls at?" And then she pointed to the screen and showed Damage Control beating the hell out of Alexa Bliss and Asuka in the back. Bianca ran back there after the contract was signed. There was a QR code on the back of the contract slip, which was very cool.
That's cool.
They were weird. They were weird images. They were like imagery of like old paintings. I'm gonna wait for these wrestling fans to dissect this, and we could talk about this on Friday because
those motherfuckers search through the fucking history of the world.
I have no idea what any of those images mean. But did you guys, Logan, get any? I did see. Not gonna lie though, when you at Raw, you get really sick and tired of the theme very quick. Which theme song? Damage Control's theme song or the Raw theme song?
Probably the Raw.
Yeah, man. So, what kind of White Rabbit stuff did you guys get tonight? I heard I heard that you guys got I heard that I heard that you guys did the "We Want Bray" chants. I thought I seen those from you guys tonight. So
Oh,
kudos to
okay.
you guys if that was you. It was
Hell yeah. Goats.
greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness.
Ah,
Triple
fuck
H is,
that.
dude, just imagine, bro. Triple H is gonna get some fucking Metallica song or
He
some
better, bro.
Black Sabbath song for these shows. It's gonna be sick, dude.
I
It's
hope
gonna
he
be sick.
does. They really need it.
We did do the "We Want Bray" chant, and the White Rabbit was playing. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's
there
dope.
was some. I'll play them for you Friday. I'll play them for you guys Friday when we go over what all this means, because I'm absolutely clueless to it. It was just a bunch of like old style like paintings, so I'm gonna let these wrestling fans
Okay.
dissect the shit.
Yeah.
And we're gonna pick this back up on Friday. So we did get more development, and they need to do this now. I don't think this is really something that you need to drag out for another 5 weeks or something. Do something
No.
at Extreme Rules. You're in a hardcore market like Philadelphia, and put some
Just do it.
prestige on some of your other pay-per-views, man. Move with the mindset of no pay-per-view is a nothing pay-per-view, because that was a very bad concept with Vince McMahon for a really long time.
Oh, yeah. I plagued
Nothing
that shit because it
pay-per-view
was
after
nothing.
nothing pay-per-view after nothing pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he did have the pay-per-views where he would try to make it a big thing, it was
It'd
all
just be
filled with
jumbled.
bullshit.
Yeah. It would be all fucking a bunch of random shit in one night. Like, it'd be nice if it just happened. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So, Solo Sikoa defeated Angelo Hawkins. Oh my god, I almost missed the best part of this promo. So Damage Control's beating up Bianca's team. Bianca runs back there. Asuka's crying like a baby because they wedged the chair in between her knee. The camera pans to Alexa Bliss, and Alexa just has like this fucking so unintimidating mean guy face. And she's like looking into the camera, and she's like, "Yo, you and me tonight." And it was just like, it was the most non-badass thing ever. It was so fucking bad. It was so bad, but it was fucking hilarious. And yeah,
fucking dork.
Yeah, man. So Angelo Hawkins lost to Solo Sikoa. And yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Another
All growling.
Yeah, man. We also did get a video package promo from Edge, from his home ring. And he talked about the I Quit match against Finn Balor. And yeah, it was a really good promo. It went on for like a good 4 minutes, but it was a solid promo.
Nice.
Alexa Bliss versus Io Sky in the main event. Alexa Bliss was trying to put together all of her badassery that is not there. And yeah, it was anything
He just
but.
tries to be tough.
Oh,
It's so
bro.
cringy.
Dude, oh my god, I wish you could have seen that promo. The way she like looked into the camera.
I could just picture it.
Yeah, the video's up on YouTube whenever you get a chance, bro. But dude, you gotta watch that shit. That shit was so funny. She was trying to act so badass.
I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, man. So Alexa Bliss loses to Io Sky with the help of Damage Control, and Damage Control isn't completely there for me yet. I think something's missing from the group, but we're taking a step in the right direction with not making all of them look like losers.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that was bad. That was getting real bad.
Yeah, and at the end, they just Bayley climbed up the ladder. They took out Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa. Put the ladder in the middle of the ring and Bayley held up the Raw Women's title, man. So she's about to be heat.
Nice.
She needs to win that title. If she doesn't win that title, this group is
doomed.
Yeah, this group's dead.
It's doomed. It's gonna die. So they better get opposing faction, or she's gotta win that title. One of the two. Because, good lord, if not, that group is doomed.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, and that was the week of wrestling, man. That was the week of wrestling. Solid week of Dynamite, and an okay episode of Monday Night Raw, and
Yeah.
a LA Night on Friday night.
Can't wait
man.
for that shit.
Shit is going to be heat. I'm excited.
That shit about to be nuts.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, that is going to do it, man, for this edition of Notorious Unscripted. Yeah, that's pretty much everything for the week. So, with that, man, thank you guys for coming along and watching us, as always, man. We appreciate you guys. Always, I think during commercial break for you guys, Ford was going nuts. Going nuts. Then went up to the cameraman and kissed him on the forehead. I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't
Bro,
think we've seen that.
crazy. Bro, hype as hell. He was off the Judgment Day shit. Whatever they be having.
Damn, Logan said there was another person behind us that wouldn't stop chanting Big E's World and
Dude, those
wouldn't shut
bands
the
are
fuck up.
annoying.
I hate those people. I hate those people that, like, they don't shut the hell up, but it feels like they're yelling right in your ear, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like they're yelling right in your fucking
Dude,
ear.
it's so annoying.
It makes me want to do that to the person right in front of me. Just like lean over and just fucking scream in his ear.
Just, let's fucking go.
Ah!
Just start
Yeah.
clapping in his fucking ear.
That's how it feels, bro. Like,
Dude, I'm telling you.
like the past couple AEW, the past couple. Oh yeah, bro. The what chant is so annoying. Sometimes during promos, reactions in general are annoying because they keep talking and you can't hear.
Yeah, exactly. I want to hear what the motherfucker's saying.
Yeah, and then these fucking marks are going nuts. Like, can you shut up for like 2 seconds? I need to hear.
Fucking scream with the fucking hot dogs in their mouths.
Yeah,
Fucking
and
wrestling fans.
Yeah, and it seems like bad luck, bro. The past couple times we've been going to
Yeah,
the
these
past couple
shows,
times
man.
we've been going to AEW shows, dude. Like, I just feel like these motherfuckers are just screaming like right in my ear, bro. And I
Dude,
just want to turn around and fucking snack them.
It's the worst.
Yeah, or you get the people in front of you or sitting beside you that just won't shut up, and they're chanting the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
shut up,
nonsensical shit. Like, bro, get a life. You fucking loser.
Yeah, bro. I'll never forget when we went to that Dynamite and the dude that sounded like, or no, was that Forbidden Door? Or the guy like Dan?
That was Forbidden Door. Oh, bro, that dude with the Danhausen voice. Oh, I want to choke his ass. Bro, was annoying as fuck.
And then when we went to Dynamite too, I think you had another guy that was like really annoying sitting next to you.
Yeah. Oh, bro, it's been annoying with them people around us.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah, man. So that was pretty much the week of wrestling, man. It was a pretty interesting week, you know, as it usually is sometimes, man. So
Yeah,
man. So that is gonna do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. This has been episode 111 of the podcast. And yeah, man, it has been another great episode from the IWC's Best Kept Secret, man. And with that, yes, thank you guys. Thank you as always.
thank you all.
Yeah, man, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious podcast. That is going to do it for another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us, man. Glad you had a great time at the show, Logan. And to everybody else watching, thank you guys for spending a couple hours with us talking about the week of wrestling, man. So please like, comment, and subscribe. We love you guys, and we will see you guys on Friday.
Peace.